Hey guys, received a question asking me what I ate, what my diet looked like when I made the bulk of my gains during the first 2 to 3 years of lifting. Before I get into that topic, I urge you to stick around the end of this video, find out how you can reach the big, hairy, ugly dude with your questions and or comments. Gains. So, back in 1986, I started lifting seriously, and from about 86 to 89 made all kinds of crazy gains, all kinds of crazy muscle gains and strength gains. I went from about a 145-pound twig to about 190 pounds of all kinds of muscle mass. Back then, I was poor and didn't have a lot of money as a college student. And all we really had for protein powder was that crappy GNC stuff that you could shake for like 70 straight minutes and it would still be one big clump. So I didn't eat protein powder. My diet consisted of a lot of hard-boiled eggs, a lot of top ramen, yeah, Cali muscle and all that kind of good stuff, but it's serious. You know, we ate a ton, we wanted to get our carbs in, so we ate a ton of top ramen. Cheap macaroni and cheese as well. Those boxes were like 10 to 15 cents a piece back in that day. So for carbs, I would stock up on ramen and macaroni and cheese. Protein sources, it was, let me backtrack to that. Hard-boiled eggs, by the dozens, kids, by the dozens. Couldn't afford milk, didn't have a refrigerator really in college. Didn't have a lot of refrigerator space in college, so I would use powdered milk. That would be kind of my protein powder. I would if I didn't reach my 30 grams per meal, which we were very anal about back then, I would supplement with a little bit of powdered milk. Or if I just wanted to change and was full and needed my protein, I would just put a whole bunch of powdered milk and water and chug that down. The next protein source I lived on was canned tuna, of course. That rounds out my big three: canned tuna, eggs, and powdered milk. So that's kind of what I lived on in college, along with the occasional pizza. At night, I would go to the college chow hall and pretty much eat whatever I wanted. So that was kind of a chow down fiasco. So basically, I would work out about 10 o'clock in the morning. I would get up, I would eat like a package of ramen and 4 eggs, and then pre-workout about 9:30, I would probably eat a whole thing of macaroni and cheese with powdered milk. And then post-workout, I would eat a couple packs of ramen and tuna, or mac and cheese and tuna, or eggs and mac and cheese, or something like that. About 2:30 or 3, I would have a light meal, maybe just eggs, sometimes eggs and top ramen if I was a little bit hungry and needed some carbs. Then for dinner, I would eat, at the chow hall at school, I'd eat something like a big plate of burritos, or, this was New Mexico, so they served a lot of burritos. So I was like the burrito champione. I would scarf down a bunch of burritos, and I'd chug it down with whole milk, which they actually served back in that day because they weren't afraid of fat, kids. And then for dessert, I'd probably eat like 3-4 pieces of cheesecake, no lie. And then about 8 or 9 o'clock at night, I would generally have some more protein, which usually included eggs or powdered milk, or a can of tuna and ramen if I felt like eating more carbs on that day. So that's it, man. That's it, guys. That's about all I had for 3 straight days. I ate this, or 3 straight years. I ate those kind of foods back in the day, and didn't vary from them much. Just because I was poor and they were the cheapest and easiest sources of carbs and protein to take in. So, guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments for the big, hairy, ugly dude, there is a link below to a form Q&A. You can come on over, ask me any questions you want on strength building, muscle building, diet, nutrition, supplementation, motivation, and how to grow a perfect beard. So, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.